welcome back to another vlog. This is going to be another fall and cozy vlog. I have a few fun fall crafts I want to try to tackle this weekend, and I also am looking forward to going to our first pumpkin patch of the season. There's a really cute local pumpkin stand. I guess it's more of a pumpkin stand that we love to go to every year to get some apple cider, pick out some pumpkins for the home, and just get inspired for the fall season. So that is on the agenda today. In terms of crafts, I really want to do, I'll insert some pictures here, I really want to do mini pumpkins and turn them into little candle holders. I think that would be so sweet. I've seen this on Pinterest for a number of years, but never have gotten to try it myself. And then last vlog I said I was going to try to attempt to make my own terracotta painted pumpkins, but the more I've been looking at craft stores, it seems like actually buying the plastic craft pumpkins is pretty expensive, and the purpose of crafts, in my opinion, is to save a little bit of money. So I'm not sure if I'll go ahead and do that craft, but I did decide to add a few other crafts to the agenda. I do want to craft some socks, and I want to put like a little embroidered pumpkin on the ankle of the sock, so that would be like a fun festive thing to wear in the fall season. And then I also might add an additional garland to our fireplace mantle. Last vlog I also showed when I was decorating, I added some faux leaves to a garland I already had, but I think it would be fun to either create our own with faux leaves and florals, or to embroider little fabric pumpkins. So I'm not sure how much I'll actually get done in this vlog, but I at least want to start these few crafts. But this morning I'm actually headed to the farmer's market to get some of our needs. We need eggs, apples, those kind of things that we love to get at our local farmer's market. And then I think from there I'm gonna head to the craft stores, to the thrift store. Since I'll already be out, just go ahead and do a bunch of things at once. The thrift stores, I'm really not looking for anything specific, but I have been liking just looking around to see what kind of fall things they've gotten donated, to see if that would be fun to add to our collection as well. And then probably from there, I might grab Patrick and then go to the pumpkin stand. I'm probably gonna end up changing because although I am feeling like it's fall, it's still quite hot here in Ohio. So I'm gonna end up probably changing into something more appropriate for the weather today. But that is a plan. I'm so excited to take you along. After a successful outing out, I'm going to show you a couple things I got at the thrift store. I didn't really find any fall decor. They had some cute things, but nothing I thought was worth spending the money on right now. But I did get these two golden frames. They're kind of flimsy, but I just love the gold border and how it's glass. These are just always handy to have. I usually always pick up a couple if I see them at the thrift store. And then I found these super precious crochet coasters. I just think these are so cozy, especially for the fall and winter months that are approaching. So I thought these were sweet to pick up. And then a special package came in while I was out shopping, which was something I've been wanting for so long. I finally decided to just go ahead and buy one. I used some birthday money I recently got, and it is a Super 8 camera. If you don't know what this is, go look up on YouTube or TikTok Super 8 film. It's so nostalgic, so precious, and I'm in love with it. So I've always wanted a camera myself. So this is the Canon 310 XL, which I've heard is a decent beginner camera, because I do still consider myself quite the novice when it comes to camera and video cameras and that sort of thing. But I just thought this would be so much fun for documenting our trips, especially an upcoming trip we have, and then just future trips really. So yeah, I'm not entirely like 100% certain how to use this, but we are going to learn how to do that before our trip. Then I did end up going to the pumpkin stand, like I said, and I got a lot of pumpkins for our home, and I did end up getting some smaller pumpkins. I intentionally picked these two out because I thought these were two great sizes for the candlestick holder idea I want to craft. Not really sure how it's gonna go. I know I'm gonna just carve out the middle and then probably scoop out the guts inside and then try to stick a taper candle in there. So we'll see how it goes. I also got one about this size. I had a hard time finding like smaller orange ones because a lot of them were pretty big, even like wider than this, and I didn't think that would make sense because taper candles are pretty narrow. So I don't think I'm going to attempt that tonight. This will probably be a tomorrow craft. And I did end up going to Hobby Lobby to see if I could find some materials for potentially making another garland or like leaf decor for our mantle. And I just didn't really find anything. There were a couple things, but I felt a bit rushed. I didn't want to just buy things and then not really know what to do with them. I did pick up though these faux leaves. They're just kind of like craft leaves. And I thought we could just get creative with this. I might add it to the mantle for like its own wreath, or not wreath, its own garland, or I might add these to our windows in this sun porch. I recently watched Allison Bickerstaff's Decorate for Fall video, and she did this with like actual preserved maple leaves, not fake ones like this, but she taped them to her windows, and I just thought it added such a nice touch for the fall. So I might take that idea too, because that was really inspiring to me. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and start this idea, see how we feel. I thought I would share a little fall themed Trader Joe's haul. Some of the stuff we already dived into because it's truly one of our favorite seasons to shop at Trader Joe's. They just have the best fall themed stuff. So I'll start over here. I got the pumpkin bread and muffin mix. I've actually never tried this before, but I've heard really good things, so I'm excited to test that out. I think a pumpkin bread sounds really good. Then I already opened these, but the Hold the Cone mini ice cream cones are so good, but especially love their pumpkin ginger flavor. They're incredible. The pumpkin flavor is just really elite. Of course, had to get some pumpkin ravioli. We actually haven't tried these yet. We've seen them before, but usually they end up selling out pretty fast. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. Oh my gosh, how cute. The barcode is a pumpkin. All right, and then pumpkin brioche twist. This is seriously one of my favorite breads that Trader Joe's sells. We bought 2 of these just because these also sell out really fast, but we usually keep it in the freezer until we're ready to actually eat it. And our favorite thing to do with this is to make French toast. So good. This year, I also decided to try the pumpkin spice herbal tea. This, I just loved the canister. I feel like you could reuse this for so many things, but I just think pumpkin tea sounds really delicious at the end of the night, a cold, chilly night. Have to get the pumpkin cereal bars. I love how they always caption them, "This pumpkin walks into a bar." And pumpkin waffles. These are so good. I actually love all of Trader Joe's frozen waffles, but the pumpkin flavor is just so good. I already opened these. Similar note, this is the pumpkin pancake and waffle mix. I love this mix. This is my hands down top favorite pumpkin pancake and waffle mix. I always get a couple boxes each year because it's truly so incredible. The best flavor and so light. And then lastly, we just have 2 cookies. We have the pumpkin spice cookies. These are like the shortbread iced ones. And then Trader Joe's pumpkin flavored JoJo's. Their JoJo's are also amazing. Looking at, oh, I'm not sure how much this will hold up because they do keep falling, but I do think it makes this space look a little bit more cozy. Here is one of the socks. I had an extra pair of these white ruffled socks, and I started with this one to just see how it went before filming, and this is kind of how my pumpkin turned out. It's not perfect, it kind of looks like an apple, but from far away where people will see my sock, like on the edge of my shoe, I think it looks like a pumpkin. And I'm really not the best yet at embroidering, so I feel like this is pretty good for a beginner. I don't know many stitches, so I just did the stitches I know how to do. And I also looked up a couple tutorials on TikTok. But yeah, very cozy, very cute, cutesy. The third part is going to be trying to make them look somewhat similar on the other sock. So I'm going to attempt to do that now. Here's the finished product. They're definitely not perfect or exact, but I really like it. I think it gives such a sweet little touch to these socks that I can wear in the fall. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. We kicked off the morning in a cozy way. I made some pumpkin pancakes, and now I'm feeling in the mood to make a fall simmer pot. I usually try to do this at least once every season, especially in the fall, because the mixture for the simmer pot smells so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and once that's simmering and the home starts to smell like autumn, I'm going to start our mini pumpkin candle holder craft, which I already recruited Patrick to help us get the craft going. But basically he carved a hole into one of these mini pumpkins, wide enough so I could fit a taper candle inside. And so now I need to attempt to scoop out the seeds within the hole so that we can fit the taper candle in securely. So we're going to be creating a simmer pot and doing some morning crafts. I think Aspen likes the leaves. Baby. Okay, so it's a little wobbly, so Patrick had a good idea. I'm gonna use some hot glue to kind of keep it secure in the pumpkin itself. We tried to melt wax around to see if that would help, but it just wasn't fitting in right the way we needed it to. So we're gonna go to plan B. I'm not sure if this looks too busy, but I'm playing with the idea of keeping them over here. This one looks really cute, but I'm not sure if I like that right there. I like this one over here. I think that one looks really cute here. Just adds like a nice little element. I'm not really sure how long these will hold up since we did open them and carved them, so there's a chance it might get moldy. So this might just be like a little short-term craft, but I think it's just a nice little DIY to add some fall touches to the home that was really affordable. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. We're just gonna go relax for the rest of our Sunday. I had so much fun crafting some more cozy fall things, and I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.